Okay. Good morning, everyone. Chào quý vị. Chan is very important for your well-being. Thiền nó rất quan trọng cho cái sức khỏe của quý vị. Because it is both, if you practice Chan regularly, you become healthier physically as well as mentally. Tại vì khi mà quý vị tu thiền đều như mỗi ngày thiền đồng đều thì sức khỏe quý vị sẽ khỏe hơn về cái thể xác cũng như về tinh thần. Okay, it's very important to understand that this is why traditionally we encourage everyone to practice Chan daily. Yeah. Because you should look at your Chan practice as important as eating, as taking a shower, as sleeping. Tại vì quý vị trong cái tâm tư quý vị phải nhìn thấy luyện thiền nó quan trọng không khác như là ăn uống ngủ nghỉ. You know that every day you need to eat and you need to sleep. Mỗi ngày quý vị phải cần ăn, phải cần ngủ. Okay? Then you know, then your daily practice of Chan is just the necessary food for your mind, your mental health, as well your physical health. Thì nếu quý vị cần ăn cần ngủ mỗi ngày thì cũng giống như vậy, quý vị phải cần thiền. It's that important. If you ask the people who have some meditation skills, they all invariably practice every day. Những cái người mà có công phu thiền đó, thì ta thấy được cái hiệu quả của thiền thành mỗi ngày ta tu, ta thiền mỗi ngày. Okay? Physically, for example, chẳng hạn như về cái cơ thể đó, you know that normal people they should go to the gym and practice regularly, exercise regularly. Preferably, if you can't go to the gym, walk. You should walk every day. Hàng như về cái thể dục thể thao đó, thì quý vị nên mỗi ngày nên đi bộ. Because walking is very good for you. Okay. Exercise, a regular regimen of exercise is very, very important for your physical health. Cái thể dục thể thao mà đồng đều mỗi ngày, mỗi tuần đó, thì quý vị khiến sức khỏe quý vị nó dồi dào hơn. And you know that when you come to, let's say the temple to do a Chan on once a week like this, chẳng hạn như quý vị có cơ hội tới cái chùa mà luyện thiền như vậy chẳng hạn. This is coming to the temple is equivalent of going to the gym. Isn't better than going to the gym. Quý vị tới thiền như vậy mỗi tuần, cuối tuần mà tới thiền như vậy ở tại chùa đó, thì nó I will tell you this particular place because I speak from what I see. It's just as beneficial, more beneficial than going to the gym. Quý vị tới thiền như vậy, chùa thiền, cuối tuần thiền như vậy, thì nó còn lợi ích hơn là đi thể dục thể thao tới cái gym nữa. It's even more beneficial than for you going to get acupuncture. Okay, nó còn lợi hơn là quý vị đi được châm cứu nữa. You know that if regular people, I would, if you know better, I would go get some acupuncture every week because it's very good for you. Okay. Chẳng hạn như mà nếu quý vị mà người thường đó, mà quý vị mà đi mỗi tuần đi châm cứu nó rất tốt cho quý vị. It's very good because it increases your chi flows throughout your body and your meditation does exactly the same thing, even better than acupuncture. Chẳng hạn như nếu quý vị mà đi châm cứu mỗi tuần đó, thì quý vị sẽ cái khí quý vị, khí mạch quý vị nó sẽ lưu thông nhiều, mạnh hơn nhiều. Thiệt ra khi quý vị thiền như vậy mỗi tuần đó, quý vị sẽ tới trường hợp thiền như mỗi tuần, nó còn khí mạch quý vị nó còn lưu thông mạnh hơn là đi châm cứu nữa. Okay, that is why let me remind you, because it's so beneficial for you. You have all kinds of obstructions that stop you from coming to the temple. Bởi vì như vậy, thành ra quý vị sẽ gặp rất nhiều cái cản trở, nhiều cái chướng ngại để mà tới chùa, để mà thiền. Just the way it is. The people who mean you harm, meaning your people, the kinds of beings that want you to become sick, want you to become unbalanced psychologically. They come up with all kinds of reasons, all kinds of obstructions to help you justify not coming to the temple. That's the way it is. Okay? So part of your Chan training is to recognize that you create discipline to yourself by committing to a practice, daily practice, by committing to go to the temple no matter what, no matter rain or shine, no matter how sleepy you are, no matter how pressed you are for time, okay? You always make room to go to the temple, to go to the place of meditation, because when these obstructions arise, your friends call you up and say, let's go play. Today is too hot, let's go to the beach. And all kinds of temptations to prevent you from going to the temple, including your family. Yeah. You should recognize it's your karmic obstructions that are preventing you from getting the benefits of meditation to feel better, to improve your health. Okay? So recognize that and patiently endure. Don't listen to it. Just commit yourself to the discipline of doing that, no matter what. Okay? Any questions about that? Whatever is good for you, whatever is really good for you, I assure you, especially when it is good for your health, physical and mental health, I assure you that you encounter all kinds of obstructions to talk you out of coming, to talk you out of practicing meditation. Okay? And so the experienced meditators like us, like myself, I don't look at daily meditation practice as a chore anymore, as something that is taxing on my time. No, part of my daily schedule involves meditation, period, no matter what. Okay? And once you do that regularly, then there are days, there are times when you cannot meditate. That's when you feel the big difference, the drop in your energy level, in your peace and tranquility. Okay? In your temper. Okay? You become more temperamental. You become more easily irritable. Okay? All right? So, I assure you, meditation skill, Chan skills, Chan is a particular Chan practice, it will help you develop skills that are very beneficial to you, very beneficial for your health, to help you overcome a lot of your physical illnesses. That's what Chan does. That's what Chan is supposed to do. Okay? And this is the practical modern day benefits of Chan. You know, in the old times in China, people practice Chan because they're told to practice Chan. They don't have to explain to you why it's so beneficial. Nowadays, especially in America, where in the world right now where we are competing for your time and for your attention. So we need to convince you why it's beneficial. Okay? Back then, there's no TV. There is no direct TV. There is no organized sports at all. So Chan is something you do because it's one of the best things you can do during the day. So nowadays we explain more and more to you about the benefits of doing Chan in the hoping that you will buy into it and commit to a regular practice, and you get a lot out of Chan. Chan takes regular practice. Chan takes discipline. Okay, Chan takes patience for you to patiently sit there and endure all these temptations for you to quit, to give up, and to get up and do something else. That's the nature of the practice. Patiently wait. Okay. Cái thiền là một cái mà rất rất tốt cho sức khỏe của quý vị. Tại vì cái thiền này là nó còn tốt hơn là đi tập thể thao thể dục, còn tốt hơn là đi châm cứu nữa. Chẳng hạn như quý vị biết đi châm cứu như vậy là nó thốc cái khí mạch trong người quý vị đó, thành người vị sẽ khỏe ra. Người thường nên đi châm cứu nếu có duyên đi châm cứu. Còn quý vị mà tới thiền ở Lưu Sơn Tự chẳng hạn, nó còn cái lợi ích nó còn lớn hơn đi châm cứu nữa. Thầy biết như vậy, khí mạch quý vị nó sẽ lưu thông mạnh hơn nhiều. Okay. Now also I'm glad to see a familiar face, a young lady. That her mother told me that she had some physical problems recently, right? And I'm in the process of writing up on some testimonials. And could we hear from you, young lady, from the horse's mouth, that what happened to you and what you did, which sounded so impressive? I figure that maybe you don't mind sharing with the rest of us so that we know what happened to you and what you did, and learn a little bit from you. Is that okay, Lorena?
Well, I had gotten sick that night, and I couldn't.
How long ago was that?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I don't think the mic is on at all. I don't see any difference. Tap it. Is it on? Is it on? You can hear it? Oh, okay. Now I think my hearing is dropping off. Okay. So a few months ago.
Actually, 2 or 3 weeks, I think, was around the time.
You what?
2 or 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And I had gotten very sick, and there was a time where I just couldn't stop coughing, and it was pretty scary.
You were coughing a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
And
couldn't stop coughing. And this is during the morning, right?
This was around midnight.
Midnight. Cái cô này là and again, how old are you?
10.
10.
Turning 11.
Are you supposed to drive?
No.
Because I thought you were driving. But luckily, Dad would fix all the tickets. It's okay. Okay. Anyway, thằng cô này 10 tuổi, mà cô này 10 tuổi, bởi con tối khuya đó, nửa đêm cô ho. Yes, you were coughing violently, right? You couldn't stop coughing.
Yeah.
Was it like blood coming out or anything like that?
No, it was just coughing, but we didn't really know what it was because I didn't have My nose wasn't clogged. It was just coughing.
You're just coughing. And did it hurt?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And well,
Was
my
it the
mom,
first time it happened?
No. Well, yes, it was. A
Lần
couple.
đầu tiên mà cô ho dữ dội, ho không ngừng. Yes. And then?
Well, my mom came into my room and she told me if I wanted to meditate for a while to see if it might stop. And I said,
How long
yeah.
were you coughing before your mom came in?
About 2 hours or one.
2 hours?
Yes.
And what were your mom doing for 2 hours?
She was just giving me teas or something.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
So giving her all kinds of stuff. Tea, what else did you try? Did you try Korean ginseng?
She
Ho cả 2 tiếng đồng hồ, mẹ cho uống thuốc, uống trà. What else did you give her?
Over the counter medication.
The counter medicine.
it was like a NyQuil or something.
A NyQuil, NyQuil with coughs, yes. Okay, mấy cái thuốc ho. NyQuil helps with the cough, I think. Yes.
Well,
But it didn't help.
no, nothing helped. I just kept coughing.
What else? Let's try what the other stuff you gave her.
Teas with honey.
Tea with honey,
Vinegar.
trà với lại mật.
Vinegar.
Huh?
They said that
Liquor?
no, vinegar.
Vinegar. Giấm.
And
How does vinegar help the cough? Nó sao mà giấm mà nó bớt ho được?
It's just like with sore throat, I guess.
The sore throat?
you
Okay.
took that one because you thought it was going to help you.
Yeah.
Like, is it the throat, or is it the throat is scratchy, or is it the lungs?
I think it was just the lungs.
Inside, it's not the throat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hình như cái cổ nó không có đau, không có ngứa. Hình như là cái phổi, it's coming from the lungs. Okay, and then what?
And then she just asked me, do you want to meditate? And I said yes. And so I just sat there. Once in a while, I would start coughing.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom said, see if you could just try to take it out of your mind, not focus on it so much.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, I didn't feel anything. And
After a while,
like,
how long do you think?
it was about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. So what happened is that your mom, I'm filling in for you because your mom told me the story already. Yeah. She says you came to the room after your dad says her voice barking orders and telling her what to do from the distance. Just take care of it. Yeah, take care of it. Don't bother me. I have to get up early tomorrow.
It was time for him to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So
in a few hours, 5.
yeah, and then so your mom said after 2 hours of coughing, right, non-stop, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's dangerous. Ho 2 tiếng đồng hồ liên tiếp, dễ sợ lắm. Ho liên tục, and so mom says if nothing works, then we have to take you to the emergency room, right? That's the thing to do. Như vậy sư soạn dẫn đi phòng cấp cứu, chở đi phòng cấp cứu. But then your mom have a better idea. She says, I know something called Chan, adding a bit of Hollywood flavor to this. So he says, would you like to do Chan before, meditate a little bit, and see it gets better. And then if it doesn't get better, I will take you to the hospital. This is how brave your mom was. She's a real Chan believer, believe it or not. See? And bà mới nói là ho liên tục 2 tiếng đồng hồ như vậy mà chắc phải đi phòng cấp cứu. Nhưng bà chung bà thiền, thành bà mới nói thôi bây giờ con thiền tí xíu thử nó có đổi gì không, bớt gì không. Nếu mà không bớt á, bà sẽ chở đi phòng cấp cứu. Thành cô này cô ngồi thiền. So what did you do for meditation? What did you do? What is your meditation technique?
Well, my mom told me to recite the Buddha's name.
To your navel or to your lungs?
No, she told me to recite Amitofu.
Just recite Amitofu.
Uh-huh.
To your ear or just recite? No, tell the truth.
Yeah, it
Don't
was from
worry.
here.
Huh? If she forgot to tell you to recite your navel, it's okay. We're not going to blame her.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was from here, from the
Okay.
stomach
Okay, to the stomach. Okay,
To your navel.
and navel.
to the navel. Mà bà nói là niệm Phật. See, that's the technique. You recite the Buddha's name, and mental picture you're reciting the navel for your navel to hear. Okay? Very good. And you recite it for 5 minutes. And then,
Then
was it hard to concentrate on recitation?
it was pretty hard because it was like I felt that I needed to cough, but I tried to hold it back. That way it wouldn't interrupt me. And then sometime my mom just told me you don't have to hold it in so much. Let it out a few times, but just don't try to make it flow entirely. Just coughing, coughing, coughing. So I just began to breathe in and out, and the next thing I knew, I couldn't. My legs started hurting a lot. So my mom said, if you want to go, if you feel like you're finished, you can go and go back to sleep. See how you do. So I felt that way, but then
Were
I
you
didn't
in full
really
lotus
remember
or
anything.
were you in full lotus or not? No.
Yes. She was
Yeah,
in
full lotus.
In full lotus. Rồi ngồi xếp kiết già. Okay. And so you were struggling with it initially for 5 minutes, right? 5 phút đầu phải khó khăn lắm, chừng đầu với là thở không được này nọ, đòi ho này nọ. So the coughing it was maddening. It was hard to concentrate on reciting Buddha's name. Khó mà niệm Phật tại đang ho. Okay. And then 5 minutes, it stopped.
It's just stopped entirely.
It stopped completely in 5 minutes. 5 phút sau ngừng lại. Must be the tea and the ginseng that you've been drinking for 2 hours.
Yeah. And
then what happened?
I didn't remember anything, and I just got up and I went back to sleep. I saw my mom sitting, and
So you stopped. You stopped coughing, and then what did you do?
I figured if I had stopped now that maybe it was good enough for me to go back to sleep and get my rest. And I saw my mom sitting, and I told her that I had just stopped, and I don't remember much of when I was crossed.
So how long were
She
she?
didn't say any word. She stopped coughing, and then she sat there for about 10 to 15 minutes.
She sat there.
But she didn't talk to me at all. She just got up, didn't look at me. She just darted into the bed without any word. But I noticed something weird on her because she usually tells me I'm gonna get up or something. But she just got up, straightened herself, and went to bed. But she says that she doesn't remember any of that.
Okay. So here's what happened. Laura Lena, you, after 5 minutes of struggling, this is what happened typically when you're not feeling well. Cái chuyện nó quan trọng. Khi cái vị đang có vấn đề, đang bệnh, đang đau đớn này nọ. Okay? So you meditate. When you first start to meditate when you're not feeling well, it's a struggle, right? To concentrate on the meditation. Khi cái vị đang bệnh hoạn, mà cái vị mà muốn thiền thì cái thiền rất khó khăn, tại cái cơ thể mình nó không có hợp tác. Okay? And so you need to keep on concentrating on your meditation. Cứ cố gắng tiếp tục đi. Okay? You keep going, and what happened in her case is that she became, after 2 hours of coughing, she became tired, weren't you? Pretty tired, right? Sau khi ho 2 tiếng đồng hồ thì cơ bắt đầu mệt. So that makes it even worse, makes it even more difficult to concentrate on meditation, right? Đành mệt như vậy. Thì here's the important aspect of it. When you sick and ill, when you're tired like that, okay, and you're so drained out, okay, The temptation is for you. Doctors will tell you, lie down, rest, okay? If you have some chant skills, you just do the opposite. You meditate. You fight the tiredness, okay? This is important. This is where your chant skill is going to pay off for you. When you don't have any chant skills and you try to meditate, when you're ill and you're tired, nothing works. It's not going to help you. When you have some chant skills and you're tired like that because you're sick or you're drained. Nếu như quý vị không có cái thiền, cái công phu thiền thì lúc quý vị bệnh mà mệt như vậy, quý vị thiền nó thiền không được. Mà khi mà quý vị có một cái công phu thiền rồi thì khi quý vị bệnh mà mệt như vậy, quý vị thiền thì rất dễ nhập định. It's very easy for you to enter Samadhi. Because what happened to Lorena, she entered Samadhi for about 10-15 minutes, right? She sat there and didn't say anything, didn't cough, sit there, just sat there. Thì cô em bé này, cô nhập cái định được khoảng 15 phút, chỉ ngồi đó, không có còn ho nữa. Okay? So what happened is that you stayed in Samadhi for about 15 minutes. Cái cô này ở trong định 15 phút. Okay? When she's in Samadhi for 15 minutes, okay, the chi is so strong. Ngồi định trong 15 phút như vậy, cái khí mạch đó, khí nó chạy trong cơ thể rất là mạnh. Your chi is flowing very strongly throughout your system, surely through your lungs. Cái khí nó mạnh, thốc mạnh qua cái phổi mình. And that's how after you exit Samadhi, bởi vì sau khi mình xuất định, then the chi has healed you already. You just heal yourself already. That's what happened. Sau khi xuất định rồi đó, thì cái khí nó thốc mạnh như vậy, nó chữa cái vấn đề trong phổi của cổ. Okay? And that's why you stop coughing. Bởi như vậy hết ho. And then you didn't need your mom anymore. That's why you need to talk to her. Yeah. No need to talk to you. I mean, I don't need you anymore. That's how children are, by the way, parents. When they don't need you, they just go and do their own things. After you know they're well. It's only when they're not well, that's when they bother you, they bug you. They say, right? So when you're well and you're happy and you're content, that's what happened. It's amazing what happens when you enter Samadhi for 50 minutes. It does you a ton of good. Thành quý vị khi mình nhập được định, như cái cô em bé này nhập định 15 phút thôi, cái nó lợi tức nó lớn không thể tưởng được. Okay? So I'm very glad to hear that you are able to enter Samadhi, and your mom will give you the best piece of advice. Okay. Bởi vậy thầy nói cái vị nghe cô này là phước. She's very blessed by the Lorena is very blessed because through this experience she's discovering that she has some chant skills. Number one. Okay. Thứ nhất cái cô này có phước, em bé này có phước nhiều lắm. Tại cái như you see, you can look at the coughing as something bad that happened. Okay. Cái ho đó là một cái chuyện xấu. It's also a blessing in disguise. Thực ra đó là một cái lời cho cô nữa. Because it enables her to see that she has some chant skills that she can depend on when she's in trouble. Cái lời này, cái phước báu này là chỉ có cho cô thấy là cô có cái công phu thiền mà cô thấy có thể dựa vào, có thể lợi dụng nó khi mà bị có nhiều vấn đề. Okay, and you know, the rest of your life, you should remember this. When you're in trouble, when you're tired, when you're confused, when you have some big problems, you should close your eyes, recite Buddha's name, and the problem will take care of itself eventually. Okay, that's a lesson I like you to remember. And this is, you have some real chant skills now that you can use, in the future. You know you can go back to it if you start coughing again. Okay. Hàng như quý vị thấy nhờ cái duyên đó mà cô này cô khám phá được là cô có một công phu thiền, cô có thể sử dụng trong tương lai. Chẳng trong tương lai mà ho nữa, In the future, when you start coughing, you should meditate right away. You understand that? Don't wait for your mom to give you honey and tea and cough medicine. You don't need it. Okay? Thành ra trong tương lai mà ho như vậy, cô này nên cứ ngồi thiền ngay lập tức. Okay? This is why today's theme is that you ought to take your chant practice seriously. Thành thầy khuyên quý vị nên quan trọng cái công phu luyện thiền là nó quan trọng đấy, because it's your well-being that's at stake. You are improving your well-being when you improve your chant skills. Khi quý vị càng thiền càng nhiều thì cái sức khỏe quý vị nó càng tăng trưởng. Yes.
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be just a few 15-20 minutes of coughing, and when we realized that even she was going to the bathroom trying to throw up because it was such an intense movement on her body that was provoking that.
Right. You know what it means? Let me interrupt what you're talking about. Bà nói, bà tưởng đầu tưởng khoảng chừng kho 15 phút thôi. Không ngờ đâu, sau khi 15 phút rồi bắt đầu cô đó vào phòng tắm, bắt đầu muốn òe ra. Nên thầy chặn lại. Thế đó. Cái òe ra đó có nghĩa là cái khí nó đảo lộn đó. Nó khí nó đòi, nó chạy đi ngược lại. You see, when you want to vomit, okay, pay attention. When you want to vomit, that's because your chi is going the wrong way. Okay, when your chi is going the proper way, you don't want to vomit. Okay, when you're going, the chi is supposed to flow properly. You don't want to vomit. When you want to vomit, your chi is pushing up the wrong way, going out. Okay, that's why. And you know you're in trouble. The chi is not flowing properly. Khi mà buồn nôn buồn nữa là tại cái khí nó đòi chạy từ trong cái đòi chạy ra ngoài. Thành cái đó mình biết là cái khí nó đảo lộn. That's when you definitely want to meditate. Meditating regulates the chi flow again. Cái thiền á, nó điều chỉnh lại cái khí chuyển. Yes.
Yeah, that's why we decided that probably we needed to give her something.
Right.
And when Dad was suggesting what to give her, I don't really give them medication, but at this point he was telling me that she needed something, and then he said maybe she needs to go to the emergency room. That's when I came to tell her, if either I just said either we go or we just you just try different things. We just try to meditate. She right away got up and sat down in full lotus position, and she tried to meditate.
That's incredible blessings. That she would follow your advice right away. Because you know what? Remember, that after she got well, she went back to bed and rested right away instead of continue to meditate.
But
that's
I tell
the
her,
extent of her blessings, by the way.
And she doesn't do it.
Think about it. It requires a lot of blessings, because the people who are not blessed, you tell them meditate, say, no, are you crazy? Take me to the emergency room, right? That's what normal people would do. They said, you crazy? Please take me to the emergency room. What is this voodoo business here you've been doing yourself? Forget it, okay? It's nonsense. And that's why you never discover you have some chant skills. You never understand. Okay, and the next time you cough again, you're going to have to go back to the emergency room again. Okay, it's ongoing. You're not going to be, if you do it once, you go there once, chances are that you have to go there again. Okay, because you haven't got rid of the problem of the coughing yet. The emergency room only fixes the coughing. It doesn't take care of the cause of the coughing. Meditation does. Okay? Thành ra cái phước báo vậy đó. Cái người không có phước đó, là chắc chắn là không chịu thiền rồi. Okay? Cái người phước báo nói thiền, nhưng mà tin cô thiền ngay lập tức. Cô thiền, cô mới thấy được cái công dụng của cái thiền. And you know, because I do keep track of people's levels, and she jumped to one level. That's incredible. It's such a big deal for someone who doesn't meditate. Okay? Regularly. We all have to work hard to progress, to make progress. And her blessing is that she got in trouble, she got sick, and she was meditation. She was the condition was right for her to enter samadhi and leap. It's the same thing with remember Joseph a few years ago when your father gave him seafood, shrimp or something like that, and he nearly died because he's allergic to seafood, and he didn't take him to the emergency room. She brought him to the temple, and after that he entered second dhyana. He was first dhyana, and after the attack, after the recovery, he entered second dhyana. Okay? When you're tired, when you're weak, that's when you want to meditate. That's today's conclusions. Please remember that. Quý vị phải tin, just trust me. Và tin Thầy đi. Khi mà mệt, khi mà bệnh, lúc đó quý vị phải cần thiền. Because that's a path, that's the quickest way for you to recover. Tại thiền như vậy giúp quý vị là cái phương tiện tốt nhất để quý vị gỡ lại. Okay? So this is why we practice meditation every week. Bởi vậy chúng ta phải cần thiền mỗi ngày. Every day, I mean. Because you practice, you hone up your meditation skills so that when you get sick and you get ill, that's when those come in real handy. Vì luyện như vậy thì có cái công phu này, sau này nó sẽ giúp quý vị có cái lợi ích rất là lớn lao khi mà bị bệnh hoạn, khi mệt mỏi. Okay? Any questions? Ai thắc mắc gì không? So I'm glad. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. I'm glad that you're well. You did very well. I'm proud of you, by the way. It's something that I'm very proud that you did that, and you trusted your mom. Okay, that's very good. When you're in trouble, that's when you should listen to mom. Okay, that's another lesson. Okay. Thành ra cô này cô phước báo nhiều lắm. Cô dùng cái thiền không mà thầy nhắc cô biết rồi là con phải tin tưởng cha mẹ. Còn khi mà có vấn đề nên tới hỏi ý kiến cha mẹ để cha mẹ giúp đỡ. Okay, and it works both ways. That's why you parents have to be better, have to improve so that you can be in a better position to help your children. Okay. Cha mẹ cũng vậy, bậc cha mẹ cũng vậy, phải thiền, tại vì phải lo tu luyện, tại vì tu luyện như vậy mình mở trí huệ, mình có sức hơn, để khi con cái mình nó cần mình có nhiều sức mình giúp nó hơn. Okay? Mình có cái sự sáng suốt. You make sure you develop your wisdom, your clarity of mind to be able to help them when they need it. That's very important. Okay. All right. And this is a beautiful example that when someone is in trouble, your children are in trouble, they're confused, they need help, and that's when you're in a better position, best position to help them by knowing what to do. Okay? All right. Yes.
You spoke about the chi trying to go different. I mean, the chi is trying to go into the wrong direction.
Yes.
When in stressful situations.
So, for example, excuse me. So when you want to vomit, you have vomiting problems. Okay, that's her problem, her experience. That's the chi going from the stomach up this way. Okay, and that means your chi is all messed up. The chi flow is all messed up.
That happens also when it's in a stressful situation. We feel there is a feeling of almost throwing up or something, or there is always a certain feeling of I don't know. Yesterday we just had an experience with Sofia that Laurelena and I were with her, and she swallowed a seed from a fruit, plum, and she stopped breathing, and we helped her. I was able to help her and make her throw either. She swallowed it though.
So what did you do? You did the thing?
But the thing is that Laurelena saw her face, and she started to dial 911. And but she began to cry, and we didn't actually, probably it didn't ring, so good thing for that. But the thing is that we ended up with our energy so, we were so drowned and
She was
tired.
what?
We were so tired.
Kind of like shock.
She was tired?
Laurelena and I, Sofia was crying, but Laurelena and I were so scared that Sofia was gonna do that, something was gonna happen to her, or just to see how she was reacting to this. But then my feeling was just all in my stomach. I just felt so weak.
Yes.
Kind of like relieved, but still scared that something almost happened.
Right. It's not only that. It's also the fact that you meddle with Sophia's problem. You saved her. That's why you have to pay that price for meddling. This is why we cultivate, because at times we have no choice. You have to meddle. You have to jump in with both feet. They're dying. They need help. You're not going to sit there and say, should I, shouldn't I? You jump in, right? That's what mothers do. You don't think. Okay? So this is why you develop the skills to use all your might to help. And after you help, there's a price. If you're able to help, there's a price. Okay? That's why you're tired afterwards and you drain all those things. Because every single time you help someone overcome a problem, there's a price to pay. Right? Look at it this way. This person is supposed to be sick. They're supposed to, even like the coughing. The fact that you help Laurelena get rid of the coughing problem, you have to pay the price. It's your fault that she stopped coughing, right? There's someone who says, see, you meddle with me, and then you pay that price. So what were you doing? You were meditating, right? See, you pay that price already. When they come at you like that, because it's instantaneous. If she stopped coughing, meaning that she got rid of her coughing problem, guess where it goes?
To the person that is...
Yeah, the person who had a hand in evicting them, stopping them. They go to you immediately. They have nothing else to do. That's the sad part about it. When you help someone, you pay the price immediately. Okay? Luckily for you, your skill level is higher than hers. So whatever bothered Laurelena, your daughter, was not strong enough to bother you. You got it? Because if you were weaker, let's say you said, let's meditate, and her chant skill level is higher than you, okay? And she got rid of the cough. And because you're reminding Laurelena to meditate, the cough immediately go over to you. And then you start coughing like crazy. And then she'll have to take you to the emergency room. Okay? You understand that? This is why we want to improve our skills, because this is when we help people, like in this particular beautiful example here, is that a very beautiful example. It showed you that the cough the cough being the being that causes coughing for Laura Elena, okay, cannot bother you. Okay? Sounds good? You both were very lucky. You both are very, very blessed. Okay? If you want to help your family, meditate, do chant, improve your chant skills. Because I would tell you, if we keep on coming, the next time it's going to be a much stronger cough goes. It's not going to be the same guy. It's going to be stronger. They come harder and harder at you. They don't back down. You know that. Just like your enemy, you push them back. This attack, this wave. The next wave is going to be harder. It's going to be stronger, right? Otherwise, they're not going to attack you. If they attack you, it's going to be stronger. That's why. And if I were you, Laura Elena, I would meditate every day from now on to prepare for the next wave.
I asked her about it, and she goes, well, that day I really went really bad to get away with my cough and my coughing, that I concentrate so well on it. So it seems that there is no motivation beyond that point.
Okay, well, it's normal. We only do things because we feel the need to do them. This is why you come, you share with others, and I explain to you why you need to do it, take it more seriously, because trust me, it's not a coughing thing. If you handle the coughing problem, you can handle a lot of other problems, stomach problems, all kinds of problems.
I remember you asked me what did Gabriel said after he knew that Laura Elena was able to get rid of the coffee. Oh, he's been meditating ever since at the office, or however, whenever he has a chance.
Who?
Gabriel.
Really? Mm-hmm.
He wishes he could come, but we have Sophia. There is no way we can come all over.
Bring Sophia to the room here.
Okay.
There's a room here. Bring Sophia there. We have a lot of room right now. I spend a lot of. We go through a lot of grief and afflictions to remodel so that you have more room to accommodate you. Okay? You can use them.
Okay.
You feel free to go. There's a room in the back here that we can clear out, and you can bring the girls there, and so that you can keep an eye on them while you meditate.
Okay.
Okay? He says, so, you don't have to have a 10-year-old lady drive on the street, and then another worry you're gonna have, right? So bring the girls there. We have a lot of space.
Thank you.
Okay, I thought about that. I'm glad you brought it up, because you might as well take advantage of it. Then it's good for Sophia as well, because in this environment, Sophia will be good for her. Good for it takes time. It's serious, because you're talking about they're coming at your family long term. It's not going to be resolved overnight. It's not. Trust me. It's a lifelong retribution. That's how heavy it is. Okay? I'm sorry. Please don't take it wrong. Just is. The fact is that for this kind of problem, it's a lifelong retribution. So do something about it so it doesn't pass on to her generation. Okay? That's what you do. You take care. You chop it off in her generation first. You resolve all those. You're trying to do it so it doesn't carry on. That's how you protect them. Okay? Yes? Anything else? Đại khái nói tiếng Việt thì cho quý vị nghe mà hiểu là thầy giảng á, là cái công phu cô này là cô lúc trước thầy biết cô đã chỉ sơ thiền thôi, mà cô vì cái ho này mà cô nghe lời mẹ thì cô đạt được nhị thiền, cô nhập nhị thiền. Thì bà mẹ bà cười, bà nói là sau khi mà ho này là cô không thiền nữa, cô chỉ lúc mà ho mới chỉ thiền thôi. Thầy mới nói là bây giờ con mà vì con hiểu con có công phu thiền nó quan trọng như vậy thì trong tương lai con phải thiền đều hơn, tại vì lần sau nó ho là sẽ ho nặng hơn nữa. Ok, nhưng may mắn là lúc bà mẹ mà can thiệp vào cái cơn ho của cái cô con gái đó, thì cô con gái nhập định một cái thì cô đẩy cái ho nó ra, cái ho nó ra, thì cái ho đó nó phải chạy, lập tức nó chạy qua cái bà mẹ, mà bà mẹ không bị hết, có nghĩa là công phu của bà mẹ còn hơn cô con gái nữa, thành ra bà mẹ không bị ảnh hưởng. Thành cái gì phải nhớ như vậy, cái bậc cha mẹ mà muốn giúp con cái vậy phải tu để cái sức mình hơn, để thành cho khi mà mình can thiệp vào cái chuyện con cái mình như vậy, mình bậc cha mẹ xong ngồi yên được, mình làm lơ được, thì mình có sức mình can thiệp, mình giúp tụi nó. Ok, mỗi lần mình giúp như vậy phải trả cái giá ngay lập tức, không chạy đi đâu được hết. Ví dụ thì nói ví dụ chẳng như nếu như cái công phu thiền bà mẹ này mà thấp hơn con gái chẳng hạn, mà con gái mà đẩy cái ho ra một cái là bà mẹ là sẽ bị ho sù sụ, là con gái phải chở bà mẹ đi vào cấp cứu. Nó dễ sợ như vậy, ngay lập tức không chạy đâu được hết. Mà cái này không có gì xảy ra hết, là tại vì bà mẹ công phu bà hơn nữa, thành nó không làm việc được gì hết. Ok, you got it? Isn't it beautiful? It's so simple, and yet, you know, it's a wonderful thing that you're able to see that, and if Laura Lena, if you meditate regularly every day, you see that you'll be so much better off as well. Okay, schoolwork, health, and all kinds of problems overall. Okay, it clears your head. Okay, it makes you smarter. Okay, all right. Don't think about it, just do. So encourage her. If you're a parent, you encourage your children to do it with you regularly. Fit the schedule. Okay, encourage them, because that's all we can do. Encourage them to do it, so that they, especially with children, you have to do it with them.
How long is recommended for them? Because the attention span is kind of short. And
I'm sorry?
What longer periods is recommended for them? What's a longer period for them? The longest period for them to meditate in a sitting time?
An hour is too long for them. Just for children, especially for her, and she has, depends on each person. In Laura Lena's case, for example, she can sit in full lotus already. Okay, do 15 minutes a day with her. She's not going to do an hour, forget it. Right? No way. With your smartphone, it's not going to leave you alone. 15 minutes is about all you get. Okay? And then if you have more of these physical problems, then do half an hour. Mm-hmm. Between 15 minutes and half an hour, that's good enough. But it's more important that even 15 minutes a day is going to do so much good for her. In particular, it's more important that she develops the habit of crossing her legs when she's not feeling well. That's so much more important. It's not 15 minutes a day. It's that knowledge, the commitment to when something is wrong, cross your legs and fix it. Okay? Is that clear? If you don't, you cannot depend on medicine, medication, and other stuff, because it's not as good as you yourself. Okay? Is that clear? Okay, let's go to lunch. Thank you. Good job. Good job.